puff passing. It's kinda jarring, I cannot remember why I'm laughing.
Up in the mainstream out of nowhere, people just immediately start calling them an industry plant.
The secret truth
I was a
behind
part of this
Ian's
problem
success.
like 5 years ago.
I've heard, okay, the only time I've heard of, I've listened to Ian was through Dante's stream when he was listening to his album. What do I think of his album? Personally, I think they all sound the same, like the songs. Okay, not all of them, but majority, it was like one big song. I did like the essence of it, like be like a mixtape with the DJ screaming on top of the track. I did like that. Gave me a little bit of nostalgia. What else? Yeah, and the guy he's blowing up. I respect it, but I don't really like listen to him. But I do keep an eye on the underground scene. So that's how I've heard about him. But yeah, okay. Let's see what my man Patrick got to say to motherfucking Ian.
But shut up, we're not talking about me. Today we are talking about Ian, who is a rapper being called a plant, which is funny because one scroll on his Spotify and you can see he has been dropping music consistently for years.
Oh, damn. So you've been doing your shit. Okay.
Ever since recently, he was seen in the studio with Quavo, co-signed by Lil Yachty on Kai Cenat's live stream, dropped a Lyrical Lemonade music video, and even getting followed by Drake on Instagram has people wondering why the seemingly normal white boy has the most motion out of anyone in the underground right now. Well, today I'm gonna tell you why. First and foremost, the music. Yes, I know it's crazy, but believe it or not, music is typically the reason why any artist blows up, but some of you need to be reminded of that. Ian's music can be simplified to having the modern-day SoundCloud sound while sporting classic 2000s trap beats. His flow, ad-libs, and vocal mix feels right in line with his peers who represent the modern SoundCloud scene.
You famous, boy. Really don't make much difference. I really don't pay much mind. End of the day,
but he does sound nice, like on the mic. Like his voice does sound hard though. But maybe because it sounds like yeet.
Man, I'm finna take what's mine. Hell no, I don't need your hand.
While his beats feel nostalgic to rap fans who are now in their 20s and 30s who were listening to Gucci Mane, Waka Flocka, and Chief Keef over a decade ago. However, Ian didn't always have this sound. In fact, he actually just started using these beats. Because if you listen to his music from 2 years ago, it's safe to assume people would have just called him a Yeet clone.
Little badass hoe with a booty got mad cause I wasn't in shit.
Oh. Oh. That's oh.
Ian started off as a producer, making beats for various upcoming artists. Then around 2022, he began experimenting with becoming a performer himself. And if you listen, he was clearly just trying to find his sound, taking inspiration from the guys who have been popping for the past couple of years. During this experimental growth stage, he gained a few thousand followers on SoundCloud. But it wasn't until 4 months ago when he dropped the song Wimbledon that everything seemed to click.
No, this is exactly alike. No, I'm not gonna sugarcoat. I don't give two motherfucking shits. This is exactly alike. This is like a mirror. What the fuck? Throw away the name Ian. Listen to it with your eyes closed. Tell me who it sounds like. Bro, this is Yeet's twin brother. I'm probably gonna get cancelled for this, but no, this is Yeet's twin brother, bro. I don't give two dudes. I don't give two monkeys. I don't give two wanks. This is Yeet's brother.
Sure, the ad-libs are reminiscent of Yeet, but the beat style, bouncy flow, and vocal cadence allows him to be 3% different. The latent...
Oh, okay, 3%. All right, okay, so at least, you know what I mean? You're giving him, but you also... All right, okay.
Great Virgil.
Because I was thinking this nigga was gonna lick his ass and say, nah, actually, no. Yeet, he sounds very different to Ian. Ian has his own sound. He picks different beats. I thought he was gonna go through that avenue, but Okay, we got a nigga that's a wigger that's aware.
Was famous for his 3% rule. He believed that a creative only has to add a 3% tweak to a pre-existing concept in order to generate a cultural contribution deemed innovative. This is extremely common in the business world as well. Take Shark Tank, for example. You know the show where entrepreneurs are supposed to come on and pitch the most innovative business ideas to the world? Guess what the most successful product in Shark Tank history is? Scrub Daddy. A fucking sponge shaped like a smiley face. How do you make a sponge 3% different? Turn it into a smiley face. $670 million in revenue. These days, artists are using the 3% rule to blow up their music. And I go into extreme detail about the 3% rule in my weekly music marketing newsletter. If you sign up today using the link in the description, I will teach you how fan strategies that tuned in .marketing in your browser, or just click the link in the description. And you also get a 25% discount. But it definitely is an important part of his brand. You see, the white rapper curse has existed forever, and it's basically that they're perceived as corny, lame, having no swag, or non-womanizing, you know, having all of the opposite characteristics of a traditional rapper, and people can't take them seriously because of that. Every white rapper has had to deal with this label. Eminem, Mac Miller, Post Malone, Jack Harlow, MGK, Macklemore, G-Eazy, Lil Dicky are just some of the
these white rappers really was getting it, innit? Yo, it must be hard being a white rapper, bro.
Names. Now, for some artists like Mac Miller, it may have been a little unfair. Like, he was just a college kid making some backpack raps. Maybe some of his bars were cheesy at the time, but he was just representing the life he actually lived, and he eventually evolved into an amazing artist. G-Eazy, Jack Harlow, and MGK don't really make their whiteness a part of their brand. They just exist, and if you think that they're corny, that's fine, but they never really wanted you to think that, nor did they try to kind of lean into that. And a lot of people genuinely did not know that Yeat was white, probably because he rarely showed his face. Now, I don't know this for sure, but I kind of feel like Yeat tried to hide his face to avoid unfair judgment and be labeled a corny white rapper before he could get the chance for people to like his music. But artists like Lil Dicky and Macklemore kind of deserve the corny label that's been applied to them. They made their brand about the irony that they are a white guy in a predominantly black industry. Macklemore's Damn That...
What up? And then the cold ass hung. How did it go? How did this song go? I let the duck from the fish shout. And I said, us and my friend are so damn frosty that if you like them, that's a cold ass hunky. How can I understand? Yeah, it was corny, but it was a good ass song though.
That's a cold ass honky line in Thrift Shop comes to
Oh, that was the worst choice of sound to pick. Let's just move on, man.
Mind, which kind of feeds the assumption that a white guy can't dress or have swag and is low-key desiring the approval of non-white people. Lil Dicky's whole brand was about how he was a white Jewish guy who was going to take over the rap game, but he's insecure, not confident with women, frugal, nerdy, no swag, along with tying in comedy into his raps so you can never really tell how serious he truly is. And with all that being said, Ian is low-key doing the corny white rapper trope harder than any other white rapper I've seen do in a while, but it's working for him. I mean, firstly, his name. Ian, the most vanilla and unassuming white guy name of all time. Second, his social media content. All of his videos on Instagram and TikTok convey this awkward, nonchalant white dude. He's usually wearing a basic fit, like a white t-shirt and sweatpants, leaning into the trope of a regular white guy who isn't trying or just can't dress. But then you have commenters ironically saying that he has so much aura.
What kind of glaze?
But then you have
top tier white boy with aura. Aura is leaking out of my phone. Oh, gosh. I feel sick. Aura so cold.
Commenters ironically saying that he has so much aura. Like this video of him drinking espresso with his legs crossed and wearing Uggs perfectly describes his marketing strategy. He strategically conveys the life of the most regular white guy ever while dropping insanely fire trap music. His From the Block performance, which at this point is a rite of passage for any rapper coming up, did not feature him on the block, but rather at a nice family dinner where his mother, grandmother, father,
this looks like some rich ass dinner, bro. Look at the champagne. Look at the champagne on the table. Not one, not two, but trois. On the fucking table with roses. Yeah, this nigga rich. This nigga got money.
Friends are sipping wine and enjoying a beautiful summer afternoon while he raps about shooting ops and rocking designer clothes. His debut album, Valedictorian, implies that he is an extremely successful high school or college graduate, while the cover shows him in a peaceful suburb rocking the most stereotypical frat boy outfit in existence, which is also referencing a popular meme, so he's kind of leaning into like, I'm a corny white.
What is this meme from though? Like,
also
what is
referencing
this?
a popular.
Like, I'm actually disappointed why I don't know this meme. I see this meme a couple times, but I don't even know what. Yo, this nigga's so dumb. I just realized this nigga he got the meme to a T. Look at it. Look at the tanned to untanned ratio, right, on the legs, right. This nigga done exactly the same. This nigga, his attention to detail is amazing. I mean, not lie. The attention to detail is amazing.
Rocking the most stereotypical frat boy outfit
But he
in
got to
existence.
He went to the
which is
exact
also
same
referencing
street.
a popular meme, so he's kind of leaning into like, I'm a corny white guy. And I mean, if Lil Dicky did this, or Mac Miller, or Yeet, Netspend, Max the Demon, Joey, Dom Corleo, people would just call them so corny and they would be laughed off the internet. So why is it working for Ian? Well, I'm not going to shout industry plant, because that is not what's happening. However, he was signed to one of the greatest A&Rs of this generation, Boo. Akon's brother Boo has a subdivision of Columbia Records called Boo Vision. Boo is most famous for being Kanye West's manager for a number of years. Boo was also the first to discover T-Pain in 2005. He then signed Jeremiah and helped launch his biggest hit, Birthday Sex. He also had a hand in developing Lady Gaga and Rihanna. Boo has every connection in the music industry that one might need. So yeah, maybe Lyrical Lemonade genuinely wanted to work with Ian. Or maybe the label paid thousands of dollars for the video. Maybe Drake genuinely discovered Ian on social media through him going viral and then decided to follow him. Or maybe Boo texted Drake and said, hey, check this kid out I just signed. He's fire. Maybe Quavo actually wanted to link up with the underground's next hottest new artist to show love. Or maybe Boo and the label made the connection and then paid for the feature. But this is just extremely normal industry behavior. Ian created buzz on his own through SoundCloud and TikTok. Then a legendary A&R found him, believed in him, and signed him. And now they're using their connections and six-figure budgets to pay for features, press,
That's what I'm saying. Hey, people. Don't give up, alright? If you got something that you want to do, and you feel like, oh shit, I'm not gonna get this. Trust me, if you just keep on fucking going, you will. Alright? So just stay consistent and don't fall into the distractions.
And there's really nothing dark or mysterious there. It's just how it works. If you get signed by a label and they actually believe in you and you actually have your own work ethic and built some buzz and created your own fan base on your own, that's kind of just a recipe for success. Because then the only thing you have to do from there is just make good music, because that's really what it all comes down to in the end. Personally, I like Ian's music. It's probably because the beat selection is nostalgic for me, and during my middle school and high school years, I was listening to trap artists that were using these type of beats, and that's also when I developed my love for rap and trap, because when analyzing who's hot in the repetitive trap music world, it kind of just comes down to it factor. You either have it or you don't, and Ian has it.
Pause. I said my friends are so damn frosty that people like friends is the cold ass honky. Anyways, anyhow. I'm gonna put YouTube. Yes, I'm talking to you, YouTube. Make sure you subscribe. If you like this video. Make sure you like, comment who's your favorite underground artist in the comments, right? And tell me if you like Ian's new album. I just want to know. I want to see what you think, what you guys are thinking. And don't forget to hydrate. Shush. People like, damn, that's a cold ass honky.
Lady is saucy enough, lovely enough, getting money out of the country enough.